Well, good morning and welcome to the 2014 Franklin Furniture Institute Summit. Now, I had an opportunity to speak to you last year in person. I'm sorry I can't be with you this year, but I know the Lieutenant Governor is going to bring a tremendous message at lunchtime for you. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the furniture industry. Oftentimes, it seems that there's an impression that the furniture company is going away or is having such great difficulties that it won't continue to exist as an entity in Mississippi, and that's just not true. You know that better than I do, but as I go throughout the state of Mississippi and explaining to people that, in fact, the furniture industry is one of the largest manufacturing segments that we have. Let me give you a few numbers. 243 manufacturers across the state of Mississippi, furniture manufacturers, employ about 18,000 Mississippians. There's another 22,000 working with over 600 suppliers. Now, if you add those numbers together quickly, you'll see there's some 40,000 families that are affected and involved in the manufacturing and supplies of furniture in the state of Mississippi. 40,000. Now, that would be 20 Toyota plants. Think about 2,000 employees at Toyota, 40,000 involved in the furniture industry. So if we came in one day and said, we're going to have another 20 Toyota plants, another 19 added to the state, imagine it would resound across the world. That's the furniture industry for Mississippi, and it's growing. Now, it provides some $880 million in salaries and wages. $880 million and about $3.3 billion in production. That's quite an industry for Mississippi. Now, I'm glad to say as recently as last week, we announced new additions to that. Behold Home Incorporated in Smithville, Mississippi, added 80 new jobs at Behold. Now, that's so important. If you remember, Smithville was totally destroyed by a tornado just a few years ago. And now those jobs are coming back to that wonderful community, and I know Mayor Kennedy's excited about that. Last month, Delta Furniture added 50 new jobs and $500,000 expansion in Pontotoc, Mississippi. I was up at Ashley Furniture not long ago, and of course, Franklin Furniture, the dynamic opportunity that we have there to grow and expand this industry. And so, the furniture industry is alive and well. We look forward to the furniture market in Tupelo each year and do all that I can personally and through MDA to help. Let me say this about MDA. Those hardworking people at that agency do so much for so many. That's why unemployment in the state of Mississippi is now as low as it's been since the recession, 7.4%. It was nearly 10% just the month before I took office. Now at 7.4% unemployment. As I am at Raytheon today with their new expansion and adding jobs there in Forest, Mississippi in the aerospace industry, we'll reach 10,000 new jobs. 10,000 new jobs in the last 2 years. Just day before yesterday, I was in California meeting with the national sales team of Yokohama Tire Company. Yokohama will be building its first greenfield site in West Point, Mississippi, and in the future adding several thousand jobs there, about a $1.2 billion overall investment. So the world is taking notice of Mississippi. In fact, we're rated number 9 in the nation for economic development opportunities. This is the scorecard I try to show everyone in and outside of our state. And Area Business Development Magazine says we're number 9 for the top states for doing business, number 2 for utility cost and competitive permitting speed. Number 5, best state in the nation for entrepreneurial success. Number 5 in the nation for our entrepreneurs, guys like Hassel Franklin and others that have started businesses and grow them. So I just wanted to let you know how important it is, whether it's the furniture industry, whether it's aerospace or shipbuilding. And just the other day we were talking at Ingalls and Erwin Edwinson, who is the outgoing CEO and manager or president there at Ingalls Shipbuilding, wanted me to let everyone know each time I had the opportunity that we build the most advanced warships on the planet. Now think about that. Not in the state of Mississippi, not in America, but in the world, the most advanced warships are manufactured here in Mississippi. SpaceX will announce a new testing facility at Stennis Space Center. So the new private company, SpaceX, which I just read about the other day in the Wall Street Journal, is putting satellites into outer space, but those engines are being tested in Hancock County, just like the Apollo engines, just like the shuttle engines. I like to tell people man will go to Mars one day and return safely to Earth, but he'll have to pass through Hancock County to get there. I'll be Thursday of this week in Tupelo, Mississippi to see the first Corolla roll off the line that will be exported to South America, manufactured here in Mississippi. Nissan is adding a 9th automobile to their line. 9 different trucks and automobiles manufactured there at that wonderful facility in Canton, Mississippi. I could go on with the success that we have. And it is because of the workforce, because of the hard-working men and women across Mississippi that show up on time, give a good day's work for an honest dollar. I would also tell you that one of the opportunities I think that helps move that workforce forward is the lack of union involvement. Mississippi has the lowest union involvement for our private industry of any state in the nation. About 4% of the workforce are related to unions. Now that is the reason that we see companies from all over the world coming to Mississippi, and they'll continue to do so. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for having Jay Moon there. Jay has been developing and working hard on that workforce with our SWIB board. Our State Workforce Enhancement Board is doing so much, working with our great community colleges, the research universities like Mississippi State and Southern and Ole Miss to move forward the workforce, prepare them for the successes that we have in the future. So thank you for being a part of this. I'm sorry I can't make it, but I know you're going to have a great time making sure that Mississippi continues to grow. As we like to say, you can make it in Mississippi. Thank y'all for letting me speak to you just a short time this morning, and have a wonderful summit.